Expedition 33 spoilers. I'm spoiling all of Act 1. The end of Act 1, if you know, you know. That's a toothpick I threw at you. Did you dodge it or did you parry it? You probably missed. Okay, I'm spoiling it, so if you haven't played Act 1, get out of here. Because I'm about to spoil that. Our boy, I miss him already, Gustav, he's dead. In one of the most shocking and insane things I've ever seen in a video game, at least over the last decade. Probably the most shocking death I've played in a video game in, I can't even remember, dude.
More about it.
Since Arthur, but even then, Arthur, like, we all saw coming, right? This is not a crazy situation for Arthur. Gustav, this is the main guy. He's the main guy. Look at him. Look how handsome he is. This is the guy. He's played by Charlie Cox, the big actor in the game. How are they going to kill him? How they're gonna kill him. I was so in denial when I played this. I was more in denial than a freaking fat person who's drinking. Oh, it's a 0-calorie drink. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm on a diet. Is that mean? Can you make fat jokes these days? I don't know. Be healthy. No! No! Dude, no fucking way they just killed this guy. Absolutely stunning, absolutely floored. My jaw was dropped. It dropped all the way down to the freaking equator. That's how crazy it was. But we're not necessarily here to talk about this game. I am going to make a full in-depth analysis of the story on my main channel in a little bit, in a couple of weeks probably. But today we are talking about the fact that the community for this game, I really appreciate it. I absolutely love them. This is a new community because this is the developer's first game, so it's not like they have this big following from past titles. In the community, dude, I really like that this secret was kept and it was not spoiled. I am online a decent amount, right? I gotta keep up on the news so I can talk about movies and video games and stuff like that, but I was still shocked. I was stunned, and I'm even more stunned at the fact that I didn't get this spoiled for me. So much, you know, people see online that like, oh, crazy reaction to Gustav death, absolutely insane. You're never gonna believe how Act 1 ends. They spoil it. I feel like I've gotten so much spoiled of video games, movies, everything, that it's almost more surprising when something's not spoiled, right? It's almost like uncomfortable. Like, what are you doing? The E33 community is trying to keep this secret like a gay kid going home to that, you know, conservative uncle or whatever over the holidays. They're trying that hard. It's insane. I appreciate it because you go online, you go in, you know, people ranking, you know, best moves, best characters you can play as, playable characters. And everyone in the comments is always like, oh man, just wait until Act 3, Gustav goes crazy. Just wait. People are like, hey, that's weird. The skill tree is a little locked off for Gustav. What's up with that? Which, first of all, they absolutely could have just like made up some new skills. Gustav, imagine how dirty that would be. You give an ability that's like, you know, you'll unlock it later and it's like, Gustav instant kills. Villain, Gustav learns to fly. Gustav freaking does the Harlem Shake on these bad guys. And then you're like, that's so sick, dude. I can't wait to see Gustav Harlem Shake. And then he just dies. The Harlem Shake, no! That'd be so funny. What was I saying? But yeah, and people are like, that's weird. How come all of his skills are unlocked? And people in the comments are like, oh, don't worry. He gets an arm upgrade in Act 2. He's gonna go crazy. Yeah, it's gaslighting. Yeah, it's lying. But honestly, I think that's fine. That's worth it if it's going to help keep that secret. It's not like a Joel situation in The Last of Us 2 where the game, Naughty Dog, just outright lies, tricked us by putting Joel in, you know, the trailer for the game. At a point, he's not even in the game where he's like, Ellie, you really thought I was gonna let you do so by yourself. That's deceitful. That's false advertising. The company never advertises Gustav to be a part of this whole entire game. So I think that's fine. The community lying, that's way different from the actual company who's getting paid. The protection for this thing is so strong. Aaron Donald's not getting bin. I don't care how many rip moves, spin moves he's doing. He's not getting past. The protection's too crazy. Can I do one more? The protection in this game is so good. If Nick Cannon was a part of this, Nick Cannon, Tyreek Hill, whoever you want to say, if they were part of this community, they wouldn't have 1,000 kids. I'm just saying. Especially people that don't even know about Verso going into this. Verso shows up and I'm like, who the hell's this guy? He's my freaking stepdad now. You know, he's the stepdad of gaming. He's there. We don't necessarily want him to be there. we don't mind that he's there, but we're just, you're never gonna be my Gustav. You're never gonna be my Gustav. To the point, dude, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to rizz up Lune at some point in this game, but it just feels wrong as Verso rizzing her up, because I'm like, I know like Gustav's got Sophie, but like that's what I was always shipping, Gustav and Lune, and now it's wrong, dude. Now I'm gonna freaking rizz her up as Escare or something like that, dude. I'm getting desperate. Someone's gonna rizz her up, and it's not gonna be Verso. I'm just saying it feels wrong. It feels like, you know, you're setting up, you know, your granny and some other granny person who you can set up with. Lost my train of thought on that one. Obviously, I am enjoying the hell out of this game. It is crazy, and moments like this, moments that the story can shine and be kept a secret, it takes you back to those good old days before social media, before everything was online and everything was there. Back when you had to read the guides, dude, right? Oh, don't skip to page 57 if you haven't beat the game yet, because we're gonna get into another character's, wink wink, all his skills, so don't do that. Fantastic game, fantastic story, and I'm so glad that the secret is getting kept. I'm trying to think of like another big thing in gaming that has shocked me more, stunned me more than that. If you want, you can go check out one of my streams, my video on demands of my past streams. It's up on my other channel. My whole playthrough pretty much is up on that channel. You can go check that out. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. What did you think of this big plot twist? It's a plot twist, this big moment, this big sadness, dude. I'm still sad. Everyone, for my boy Gustav, you'll never be forgotten. That's the video. Hit subscribe for those who come after.